Welcome back to the Crazy Leo channel. I'm your host Leo. We're playing Unicorn Overlord and this is where we left off. So what I'm going to do is actually check to see if I need to upgrade any of the weapons that I have equipped, which I don't believe I do. Actually, can I change? No, I can't. I can't change units like that, so I'm going to have to go like this. Alright, media is 24. This here might need to change. Passive seal immunity. That's actually pretty good. Give it a little bit more evasion. This could be decent. This is also pretty good too. I could technically just give her this for now. I mean, there's not many units that have passive seal. It's alright. We'll fine with this for now. In terms of this, might just make her gain some more gold. She already has that equipped for him. You know what I might do actually? Might give him a runic sword and upgrade the runic sword because it's plus 10 and plus 20 and its special attack is 150. So it might be well worth it to upgrade this. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, that's some high quality forever you got there. Yes it is. This is what we want to do. We only have 4 February left, eh? That's fine. We can get some more if needed. Alright, so that's that for that unit. For her, I could upgrade it, but it's already on the 20s, so I'm not sure if I really need to. Nah, I think we're fine. We're fine. That's fine. Ooh, I might upgrade this. Actually, now that I think about it, I could just get another axe. Now that I think about it, doesn't he have a roll smash attack? Attacks a row of enemies. Yeah, I think I might just get the axe upgraded. Pretty sure this is 25, 24, 24. Yeah, I might just get another meter axe for him. Just gonna double check if I don't have any. Ooh, actually, now that I think about it, inflicts a death blow if target is a 25% HP or less. And not the greatest. This could be interesting if we upgraded it. I'm actually thinking about upgrading this. Hit rate's 25, never mind. Yeah, it's not worth it. Ooh, this could be interesting. We upgrade this to 25, the accuracy goes up, no likelihood of missing. That's a bit of defense. Yeah, I think we're gonna upgrade this I do need to add this tack back. And yeah, let's upgrade this golden ram axe. Where the axe is at. Where is there? At 25. Let's go with this. Alright, so that's upgraded. Unit formation. Alright, so far we're good. 24 for him. Honestly speaking, if I just get him, let me double check a few things here. Something with accuracy. Actually, he might use the accuracy more than, now that I think about it. Where is it? Physical defense. Yeah, I think it's more useful for him to have it than the other guy, so I'm gonna give it to him. Heist and cover. Activates before an ally's attack, covers enemy with a medium guard, grants the ally max initiative for their next attack. I'm not 100% built on this, to be honest, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give him something else. I think this is thing for him. He's not big versus magic users for sure. Activates before being hit by a physical attack. Meh. This just basically gives him additional magic defense, which also could be very good, to be honest. This could be decent as well. He doesn't really have any crit rate anyways. Goes down by 1. Goes down by 5. But he does give an additional... Why not? We try this. Blocks it before being hit by physical attack. Blocks enemy attack with heavy guard. Lightbow activates at the end of battle. Attacks a single enemy. Deals damage equal to 80% of user's HP. This cannot be a critical, which is fine. Alright, I think we'll go with this. Ooh, I do need to upgrade these 2 girls, now that I think about it. Whoops. If if I could potentially upgrade that. Alright, so I already know which ones I need to upgrade now. We got staff. So this needs to be upgraded. Oh, I only have one left. And this needs to be upgraded. Alright. This could also be upgraded, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Yeah, this doesn't really make a difference that much. Alright, so we upgraded that. We're gonna actually go get an axe. From a dude. The mason. Where's the axe? This is the axe. Yeah, so let's offer 5 pieces. There we go. Let's just go to units. Here we go. That lowers the initiative, but at least we're good in that sense. Okay, so we're good there. In terms of everyone else, since I don't have any favorites, 25. The follow-up attacks. I don't think he ever attacks, so it's kind of useless. I don't think he's gonna need this anymore. Grants a row of allies buff based on the number of flying targets. Yeah, that's kind of useless. Didn't we have the other version of it? Let's double check. I believe there was another version of it. I'm not sure if I ever got it or not, but... Okay, nope. Where is it? Maybe I didn't get it. Yeah, I don't think I bought it. Where was that? I wonder. Is in one of those things? No, it's not here. I could buy a bunch of favorites. And I'm not a big fan of charging stuffs. Alright, so let's not do that. Maybe here. It's daylight. Alright, that's not gonna work. Maybe one of these big locations. Armor.
Do let me know if you require assistance. I hope.
Doesn't seem to be here. Where could it have gotten it?
Do let me know if you require assistance.
No, Not here either. I can't remember. Maybe it was in one of those other areas, but I can't be 100% certain. Wait, why isn't that place I guess there's places around Grand Korean that I need to get done as well. Interesting. Alright, so that makes sense. There's also this town here that I haven't done anything about. Alright. Nonetheless, we need to upgrade some of these guys' things. I did give him the... Yeah, I did. Okay. So that's fine. Her things upgraded. She already said an upgrade. Ooh, for her, I'm not sure what to give her. I think that's just gonna have to work for now. Even for her, I'm not sure what to give. He's got... Oh, for him, I think there was a sword. Yeah, this thing here, right? Initiative goes down, but his ability to gain gold, that's fine. I think we have enough gold as it is. The trident, 16. I could probably change this for something else now. Attack a column enemies with a piercing strike, inflicts defense -30. I mean, this could technically be good. And it also increases guard rate. Okay, let's see what this is. Attack column enemies with piercing strike, inflicts -50. It's kind of weak though. There's also these potential abilities. Templar. Basically, it's a true strike ability. I think I'm gonna go with the Helix. More damage. That's fine. As for this group, I am gonna give him also a Hunter's Edge. Blessed. Okay. Is there anything else that might be useful? That could be good. Blindness. I mean, for him, blindness would be absolutely horrendous, but this could be good, actually. I feel like this is better. That one allows you to heal more HP. This one is just stronger. I could also give him this. Gives a little bit more initiative. Critical rates are still good. Actually, now that I think about it, I could also give him something like this that increases critical chances. Yeah, let's go with this. She should be fine. I think we're good there. She doesn't really need a silver goblet anymore, to be honest. Heavy guard is good. What could I give her? Actually, more critical would be great for her, actually. Let's do that. Let's give her one of these. I think I'll keep the rest there. She's upgraded, she's not upgraded. Alright, I think we're good. I think we should be somewhat good. The only thing we're missing is for him to get some of the... So let's do some rapport stuff. Alright, Amelia. Why not? Why not? You seem to be entirely unaware of Zenorin's dominion when you first arrived here in Amelia. I take it that means the flames of this brutal warrior never reached your home? It's fine, yep. Just a lonely little village out in the middle of the mountains. The kind of place you could spend years looking for and never come close to finding. Why would you live in such a remote region? It shouldn't come as a surprise knowing what the old man was trying to do. And if anyone caught on, an heir would be the last of his worries. Bastard. But that only raises another question. Why did you leave? Because possessed or not, I wasn't gonna let him rule my life or my body. So I started training, learned all the techniques my proud ancestors was so damn eager to pass down. You mean to say your skill is entirely self-taught? Sure is, but you heard the old man. It's nothing close to the real thing. Anyway, eventually I figured out he only took control of me when there was someone strong he wanted to fight. That's why I stayed put all those years. Didn't want to risk setting loose onto the world. But now I never have to worry about that again. I suppose not, no. Still, all the same, all that time, I had no idea there was a war going on right outside my doorstep. Of course, the Colosseum is the only thing I was after when I left. Yet, whether you intended it or not, you were forced to help us defend its wall. I imagine you rather enjoyed that part, though, given the powerful opponents you were able to face. You get me better than most, Elaine. As long as there's people to fight, I'm there, even without the old man's pushing me to do it. Then I'm glad you decided to join us rather than our enemies. Thank you again, Amelia. She's a warrior through and through. Alright, let's do some more rapport stuff. Podrick and Clive. So he's training. Your spear works excellent, Clive. I see why Joseph has placed his trust on you. Sir Audric, 'tis a great honor to earn such praise from a distinguished member of the Royal Guard. Former member, you mean. You and I stand as equal now, nothing more. In that case, might you permit me a minor request? What is it? Well, I was wondering if you could instruct me in the art of the spear. Your noble house DuPont is known as home of the foremost expert in the craft, after all. Also rumored that many of your techniques have never been taught to anyone outside your lineage. I should love to see that mastery in action if you wouldn't mind. Such is the only way I should surpass my father and see that the tragedy which befell my family never again comes to pass. Yes, of course, I have no cause to refuse the offspring of a knight as proud and noble as he. Moreover, I imagine there shall be much for me to learn from you as well. Now then, the greatest mentor teaches not through words but action. Precisely what I hope to hear. Let us spar, Sir Roderick. I only pray you ready for the storm which approaches. Alright, training. Rapport. Clive with Monica. Ooh, last one. Let's see how it goes. Do you mind if we spoke for a moment, Monica? Well, this is convenient. You're just the man I was looking for. Oh, and why is that? You're the one who started this conversation. You first. Well, I was walking through town just now and came upon a tea I remember you used to love quite dearly. Of course, I'm not certain if you still to your liking, but I bought some for you if you would accept it. I would be glad to, thank you. And worry not, my tastes don't change that easily. It's a relief to hear it. Go on then. Actually, perhaps we should discuss my business first. If you wish, what is it? In truth, while I was inspecting the marketplace myself, I happened to purchase your favorite flavor of sweet buns. And do you mean to say that bun is for me? Who else would it be for? Strange how the stars seems to align sometimes. Perhaps we could take tea together. Are you certain you don't mind? I wouldn't have suggested it if I did. Yes, I suppose not. Forgive me for deterring. I shall prepare for our meal at once. I wonder how long it's been since we've dined together like this. Far too long, by my estimation. Thank you, Monica. Oh, I was hoping for more. Alright, Berenice, Nadal. I won't forget this. Yeah, just keep walking if you know what's good for you. Bernice, what's going on here? Oh, that, just a little scuffle is all. Thank you, ma'am. I believe I understand now. You stepped in to assist that girl. Yet, judging by appearance, I can only assume you did it through force, not words. A noble deed marred by most ignoble mythology. Yeah, it's not the best look, and you and I both know we've never been too big on tact. Be that it may, there are more means to solve an issue than with your fist. Either way, a little chat wouldn't have helped much here. Black eyes and booze are the only language a guy like that talks. Perhaps so, yes. Still, it's a point well taken. I'll keep it in mind next time, yeah? Can't promise it'll turn out any different though. Whatever shall I do with you, Bernice? She's a fighter. What can you say? Alright, Clive, we have Adele. You know, Adele, training like this delivers my mind straight to our days coming through the order. I was just thinking the same. I'm amazed we even survived it. What does it say? Faster, Clive. Even the slowest foot soldiers could dodge that Langswing thrust. Understood, sir. And you're lacking accuracy, Adele. Speed means nothing if you can't even land a simple blow. Thank you, sir. That's enough for now. Convene with the infantry for joint maneuvers. Move. Strict through it, he means have been. The captain bore great kindness as well. Do you remember the days of Nora invaded our province? He sent us to the rear guard and took the front lines himself to lead the charge. I was furious, sick of being treated like a damn child who could barely hold a spear. But I realize now it wasn't a lack of confidence that motivated the command. He was protecting us. Indeed, the captain entrusts us with the future of our order and the future of Everett. It is the only reason we stand here today. Difficult as it was at the time, we owe him our lives. So many lives lost friends and family to this war, whose with losses which must be avenged, and strength is the only way we'll see it happen. I couldn't agree more. We must further hone our spirit, as the captain said, and do proud those who keep faith in us. His Highness most of all. Come, Clive, we got training to do. Yeah, there's not much leadership like that anymore in the world, it seems. Travis with Gilbert. Oh, Gilbert and Berengaria. Let's do that, I guess. Berengaria, how are you feeling? Bear, thanks. Sorry about that. There's no trouble in the slightest, though I must ask, why do you not stand by Travis to comfort him in his time of need? First, let me tell you what it's like. It was like getting put under that bastard Balto's control. Though my brother were the first to go, I was consumed, haunted by all encompassing thirst for vengeance, and then silence, no care in the world, no worries, no pain. Almost like I fast asleep at the bottom of the ocean. It made me wonder if things weren't better off that way. Hence you feel guilty for ever succumbing to its allure. It was all nonsense, of course, and now that I have my body back, the only thought I've got left for Zenora is hate. Yet there's not a person alive who doesn't wish to let go of something. Countless souls suffer under the weight of who others expect them to be, myself included. You understand then? After what I've done, Gilbert, I don't deserve to stroll back in like nothing ever happened. And no matter how much I want to pull him close and apologize, I feel wrong for even reaching out my arms. I abandoned my own brother when he needed me most. Abandoned myself too. But I'm fixing things little by little. Getting my revenge is just one small part of that. Appreciate the concern though. I imagine Ludwig thinks much the same as she does. Yet whether or not he feels he deserved it, there is no greater ally, no friend, than you're very kind. Could that he could see it himself. Alright, sorry, I'm not sure, got lost for a second there in my thoughts. Oh right, it's on the other side. That's what we were supposed to do. Was it around here somewhere? Probably should grab some of these. Let's get this done here. Tell me, Travis, why do you refuse to meet my gaze? Isn't obvious? It's because I'm embarrassed. I'm sure you remember walking in on me and Ren apologizing to each other after we took Zoldraga back. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Ludwig and I embraced in a similar way, I'll have you know. I guess that's the same no matter what class you were born into. Indeed, beneath the crowd and crest, a king is no different than any other man. Makes it all the more impressive that you're running this country all by yourself. Just tracking down my sister was trouble enough for me. Yet that was no minor task, and Elaine had naught but praise for the manner in which you carried it out. I'm proud to call you a citizen of Dragonhold, Travis. I only pray that our relationship with the house Zection may grow ever stronger in the days to come. Sounds like we're agreed on that, at least. Oh, and if there's anything we can do for you, just let me know. Same goes for Ren. I actually get the feeling she's starting to like this place again. Thanks to you. I'm honored to hear that. And I hope with everyone's of my being that one day all of our people may feel the same as her. Oh, that's great. Alright, that's great. What I'm gonna need to do is actually go check out that other shop now, so let's do that. Let's find I don't know if it matters where I'm at, so maybe I'll just go this one here. Deals damage equals to 50% of each target's HP. Interesting. This could actually be interesting as well. These are all sold out. I could actually give this to maybe one of those guys, now that I think about it. Ooh, 50,000 for... Okay. Now that I think about it, you know what I should do though? Where is he? I'm wondering for him. Oh, he's got these. Interesting. Okay, so maybe not him. Maybe I give it to him then. Instead of this, I give him... Where is it? Now finding it is the other issue. Undead ring. Interesting. It's not it though. What I'm looking for is... I probably passed it, didn't I? Dancer's anklet, that's funny. That he would have something like that. It's probably a switch or something. Did I end up selling it or something, or? Or there's someone... Or is it something he can't use? Interesting. Let's double check something here. Item. Okay, there it is. Maybe I just missed it. Where is it? Unit formation. So his initiative is 0. How much would his 12? Would be 7. That's fine. So he takes 15% less damage, which is a lot. Let's see if that makes a difference. Alright, so not that one. Could it be another one? Could it be the one here? Yeah, they have different items. Ooh, I could get to these prisoner shackle, and not the best. I kind of want to get these two now. Yeah, why not? That's a spear. Could be interesting. But let's go with this for now. Alright, so that's good. That might be too broke to buy it. Could it be here? Definitely not here either. So it's gotta be in one of those cities then. Maybe this city here?
Do let me know if you require assistance. Ah.
Nope, not this city. Whoops. Maybe we go here.
Do let me know if you require assistance. Ah.
Not here as well. Alright, so it's not here either. Maybe somewhere here.
Do let me know if you require assistance. Ah.
Not here either.
Do let me know if you require assistance. Ah.
Not here either. I do remember.
Do let me know if you require assistance. Ah.
Nope. I should have just bought it before. I doubt. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe it was a lower. No. Nope. Not here either. Could it have been here then?
Do let me know if you require assistance.
I guess not. Let's take that away as well. I never fought this. Why not take a shot? Alright, piece of cake. Okay, I guess that's fine.
Do let me know if you require assistance.
No, it's not this either. Ugh. Alright, well, maybe it's not here. But, I'm not gonna look for it. I'm just gonna... I guess if I ever find it, it might be useful, but I'm wondering what to do with this guy then. Guard, True Strike, 20% rapid order. Might be useful too. Like that. And instead of we go offense, I think that might still be a very good option. Let's finish up the reporters. There's 2 of them around this area. Ooh, that's not the one I wanted, but I'm sorry, Magellan. Truly, give it a rest, will ya? It wasn't your fault, and you know it. All the same, my grief still lingers for the pain I've inflicted upon these lands. What can I possibly do to atone for such a failing? Nothing really, but I get where you're coming from. It feels weird coming back to your senses only for everyone else to be acting like never even left. But there's no denying the good that you did for the forest. You never turned your back on us even when the whole damn nation was calling us criminals, and somehow you still kept helping them too. A lot of people in this country owed them their lives to your Gloucester. So yeah, doesn't matter what you did while you were gone. We're just happy having you back. Thank you, Magellan. Anyways, enough of that depressing stuff. How about you and me talk about more over a nice cold drink? I would be glad to. But first, know that I shall ever stand in service of your people, just as I did for all those years prior. Good leaders just talking good leader stuff. Well, looks who's gone and grown up. Feels like yesterday you were just some little brat hiding in your brother's shadows. Of course, we were all brats back then. Remember the days we spent swimming in those oases? You, me, Magellan, not a shred of clothes between us. Wish I could forget, but some bastard never lets me live it down. Why'd you abandon us, O'Bane? I was chasing a dream, some ideas I got out of a storybook the old boss gave me one year. Could have read a word of what it says, mind ya, but I always love looking at the pictures, especially the ocean. Whole thing was about the heroes sailing the world, finding new shores. And while most of us desert folks end up turning to crime, I wanted nothing more than to be that hero. So I hopped on a ship, went all over with the nicest captain you can imagine. Till Zenoya took our boat that has been living as a merc ever since. That's not what I asked, and for the record, I know all about that dream of yours. I want to know why you didn't take me with you, damn it, you promised. I did? Don't tell me you forgot. Look, even if I wanted to take you, you were, what, 7, 8? Ocean's no place for a girl like that. I did bring you something though, some kind of stone they say can only get outside Fevert. You think this'll get me to forgive you? Well, you're dead wrong. I don't want that damn rock, and I don't want your lies either. Well, that could have gone better. I guess I've got Magellan and the old lady to thank for going soft on her all those years. You want a Netflix necklace out of this? I don't know what I can do. I can do it, Lisa. That's weird. Last I heard, people were saying you were the most skilled hand we've got. Alright, fine, just give me a few. Well, how'd it go? Well, I love it, thanks. Not sure that boring old stone was worth all that effort, but hey, whatever makes you happy. There might be something there. Let's listen to what's going on here. Gloucester, I hear you've been steering clear of your families ever since we set you free from Zenoya. How did you know that? They're worried about you, Last they heard, you went off working with the bad guys and never came home. Now, I'm not one for giving advice, but you might wanna stop by. Let them breathe easy after all this stressing. I can't do that, not until we've driven Zenoya from this continent once and for all. nor until I've atoned for the sins I've committed. Look, I didn't want to say this, but you never know what battle is gonna be yours last, and think of how they'll feel if you went and died before you could ever tell them you were doing alright. They'd be stuck suffering the pain for the rest of their lives. I know, damn it, I know that, but it changes nothing. I am a knight of Drakenhold, and my sole duty lies in protecting my nation and her people. Thus, until that duty is done, I've never yielded to my own selfish desire for care or affection. A little harsh, don't you think? It is what it is. Apologies if I caused you concern, yet I've no intention of leaving this world anytime soon. My family will just have to wait. If you say so. But if I ever run into him myself, I'm still gonna tell him you're okay. You're doing okay. That's a little weird, but to each their own, right? Rolf and Dinah. You there, I hear you were hunted before the war. I have you know I despise your kind. The way you treat animals like they exist for your savage sports is nothing more. That's not how all of us feel. I must well respect the sacrifice of every life that sustains or my own. Then why be a hunter at all? Because my father was one. Because this was the only way I knew to right his wrongs. What do you mean? Father was exactly the cruel, ungracious sportsman of which you spoke. He hunted for fun, not out of necessity. Held no regards for the countless lives he stole. I often swore I would be nothing like him. Yet every time I ate an animal he had slain, I felt complicit in his loathsome ways. So I became a hunter myself, that I might amend them instead. To give thanks to the natural world for all it provides us, rather than destroy its bounties for my own damned pleasure. Sounds like you're just resentful as I am then. Sorry for assuming otherwise. I've had plenty of bad experience with type in my ways. It would seem all of Everett is plagued by ruthless men like my father. Maybe so, but that's got nothing to do with you, so don't go punishing yourself for someone else's sins. I won't. And thank you for hearing my story, Dinah. Alright, that's fine. Got lost for a second. I thought I had all of them then, I guess not. The brother and sister, I guess, is left. So yeah, I hope you can forgive me. This what you've been up to, Magellan, apologizing to everyone you wronged when Zenora had you in their leash. That most folks will believe the truth when you tell them what happened. I sure didn't. Got called a liar plenty already, yep. And the ones who did buy it took the whole thing real hard. But I'm finally back, Liza. Finally me again, so I can't just pretend like nothing happened while I was gone. Besides, it's my own damn fault for letting Zenora sink their teeth into me. Maybe, but it didn't help when I noticed you were acting funny. All I did was accuse you of turning on us. If only I'd just gone over and smacked you out of it. I'm glad you didn't. Imagine how I'd feel waking up to find you had died trying to stop me. Not sure I could have kept on living after that. Probably would just end it all then and there. Magellan, I'm coming with next time you go out apologizing to people I meet. I bet they're more willing to listen if you got me around. Yeah? Thanks, Liza. I never said you could hug me. Listen, I'm proud of you for hanging in there all the time I was gone. You better be. And don't ever think about leaving me again. I won't promise. Alright, I think I've got everyone. Yep, I've got everyone. Alright, this was pretty long of me just going around and getting things done. I think I'm gonna do some of this stuff now and then go from there.
I'll start by offering a prayer to the sanctuary.
He who bears the ring of the unicorn, present its grandeur before me. Progeny of the late Pontifex Errant, you have done well in guiding the Savior to this sacred hall.
You know of me?
I do. Your father, under compulsion of Baltro's magic, destroyed the seal sheltered upon these grounds. A regrettable fate indeed.
Excuse me the question, wise sage. Why is it that those of the pontifical lineage are able to break the sanctuary seals?
'Tis a tale even older than the orthodoxy itself.
But that's over 800 years.
Indeed. I speak of ancient Zenoira and their sorcerer's quest for might beyond mortal bounds. A pursuit which brought them to Calavia and the holy power of the almighty Unicorn. Enraptured by its supreme brilliance, they began to experiment, using the citizens of Albion as their subjects. In time, those experiments birthed a new race entirely. The population you know as angels.
That's
interesting.
not possible.
Yet their only distinguishing feature were the wings on their backs, a mark of failure for the sorcerers who conceived them. The experiments continued unceasingly, but only one success emerged. A man capable of divine wonder.
The first Pontifex.
Yes, and the gift he bore was the means to lay wandering souls to eternal rest.
But how does that relate to the seals?
The purpose of Fevroth's sanctuaries is twofold. The first is to soothe the vengeful spirits of old Zenoira. The second is to accumulate an energy most sacred, the power of cleansing. Galerius impelled your father to set loose the souls bound to this sanctum, to break its seal as you know it. In so doing, he divested these grounds of one of their vital duties. But the other, the power of cleansing housed within, still remains undefiled by wicked intent.
My father must have foreseen the breaking of the seals all those years ago.
Which explains why he asked you to one day guide me here. To impart the power of cleansing upon my ring, so that we may stop Galerius before it's too late.
Your will is mine own, righteous Prince of Cornea.
The ring's gotten stronger, Elaine. I can feel it.
Ringbearer, the sanctuaries of Fevroth further seek your call. Deliver your presence unto each in turn, that we may aid you when the fated time arrives.
Okay, interesting. Learning more about them Zenorians. What brilliant light. Sacral rod. Infliction immunity. Look, the power of the cleansing has taken physical form. It looks like quite an impressive armament as well, one which we must be sure to make proper use of. Did I jump something? No, I didn't. Now then, we'll see 5 sanctuary remains. Let us be off. Interesting. So this one's done. They said something about these. They didn't really get stronger. I thought they said they got stronger. Alright, Whatever, that's fine. We're good. That one's done. There's one here, so I'm just gonna go here, I guess. Go this way. Gotta go around. There we go.
Apologies for asking this of you, Elaine. It's merely that I'd like to make an inquiry regarding the nature of these sanctuaries.
Please, your presence is more than welcome. We'll ask the sage together.
I'll start by offering a prayer to the sanctuary. He who bears the ring of the unicorn, present its grandeur before me. Beside you stands the Turanos of Elheim. The ring of the unicorn would remain ever bound were it not for you. Or for your ancestors, who conveyed the rite of covenant through a great many generations. For that, you have my utmost gratitude. 'Tis a kindness I scarcely deserve, O wise sage. But if I may, I wish to ask a question of you. For what purpose were these sanctuaries constructed? To house errant, wandering souls, those of the fallen Zenoiran Empire. Yet that raises another question still. How is it that Zenoira met with ruin? 'Twas an act of hubris immeasurable. In search of the forbidden gift of immortality, their sorcerers made sacrifice of a divine being, the great and noble unicorn.
Such vile disregard for the natural world.
Indeed. And greed only drove them further from their own humanity. Amidst the slaughter, they sought to elicit the creature's purifying energy, and in so doing, break free of the shackles of mortality. Yet the cleansing fires of the unicorn glow impossibly bright, violent in their rejection of vice and villainy. For the wicked-hearted to harness such a power as their own would be a contradiction of its very purpose. 'Twas a miscalculation of the most fatal ilk. With
Savages.
the dying embers, the fury of the unicorn struck Zenoira's people. Their skin burned, their flesh was rent from their bodies, and their souls were condemned to wander for the rest of eternity. How horrible. 'Twas the greatest irony, then, that the rite proved a success in the end. From the ashes of tragedy rose but one survivor. A single girl, capable of communion with the divine unicorn her countrymen had so cruelly defiled. Aside the Pontifex of Albion and the elven Turanos, she set forth to deliver peace to the restless souls of Zenoira's citizens. A venture which saw them construct 6 sanctuaries spread through every land of Fevrith. Upon its completion, she rallied those loyal to her cause and founded a new nation, Cornea, of which she would become the first queen. And with the spirits of her brethren pacified at last, she relinquished the power she had never once wished to receive. 'Twas then that it was severed in twain, each half laid into a sacred relic, symbolic of her tale.
The ring of the unicorn.
And that of the maiden.
Then the reason this ring answers to me alone is the royal blood flowing through my veins.
Quite so. Your heart is that of the unicorn, fated to commune with a maiden true and fair. A destiny which culminated in the rite of covenant and the subsequent unbinding of the ring's true form. Now, the power of cleansing housed within these grounds will prove a great boon in the battle ahead. You need only accept its grace. Your will is mine own, righteous Prince of Cornea. The ring's gotten stronger, Elaine. I can feel it. Ringbearer, the sanctuaries of Fevrid further seek your call. Deliver your presence unto each in turn, that we may aid you when the fated time arrives.
Interesting. What brilliant lights. Okay. Look, the power of cleansing has been physical form. It looks quite an impressive armament as well, one which we must be sure to make proper use of. Now then, we're still 4 centuries remaining, let us be off. Interesting. Now that I think about it, who could use these? Yeah, that's definitely way better. Seal immunity. What if we gave her this? Affliction immunity? Doesn't really need it. Because she doesn't really have an attack, but in terms of this could be good. In terms of attack, is there anyone else that could be using it? I mean, technically he could. Actually, this might be good for him. Or I could give it to her instead. Yeah, I think I'm switching. I'm gonna give it to her instead. And then go with that. Alright, so these 2 are done. Gilbert said he unlocked the gate for us. We should have no trouble passing through. Did I not go here? Interesting. Looks like I didn't come around here. Why is Berengaria here?
Forgive me for prying, Berengaria, but why have you asked to join us here?
Boltro, I want to know more about the man who thinks he can tamper with other people's minds. I have a few other questions for this sage of yours, too.
I'll start by offering a prayer to the sanctuary.
He who bears the ring of the Unicorn, present its grandeur before me. Excellent.
Hope you're in the explaining mood, Sage. There's a sorcerer working with Galerius. Goes by the name Baltro. What can you tell me about him?
The man was a true prodigy, if ever one has deserved the title. His aptitude for magic was, in a word, peerless. A gift he employed with little concern for sense or morals. 'Twas through that disregard that he birthed arts as magnificent as they were monstrous. The rite of channeling chief among them.
Is that how the devil still lives? By possessing the body of another?
Baltro himself has no need of such trickery. While the lost souls of ancient Zenoira's people have long stood confined within the sacred grounds of the sanctuaries, Baltro has remained in the realm of the living, sustaining his twisted physical form for centuries upon end.
The lone survivor of a fallen empire. But if those souls have been locked away, how exactly was he able to summon them?
With the crystal of transference, of course. A potent medium capable of circumventing the barred gate to the beyond. Once the desired soul was summoned, he wielded the rite of channeling to convey it into a yet living host. 'Tis a feat, I presume, only possible for a man of Baltro's infernal aptitude.
Crystals of transference.
I can't say I've ever heard of them myself.
I bet they're real tough to come by. Otherwise, he'd have brought back the whole damn empire by now.
You make a good point.
I've got one more question for you, Sage. This armor I'm wearing, it's not the only set. There was another up in Albion recovered from the sanctuary when Zenoira first started knocking. Way I hear, it was the Pontifex who found it, gave it to a guy named Nigel not long after. So, I was wondering, this place have any old gear you're looking to part ways with?
Alas, all armaments stored within these walls have long since been evacuated. Yet the power of cleansing remains pure and true. Grasp it tight, and it shall surely bring you succor in the days to come.
Sucker. Some of these words I haven't heard in a long
Your
time.
will is mine own, righteous prince of Cornea.
The ring's gotten stronger, Elaine. I can feel it.
Ringbearer, the sanctuaries of Fefrith further seek your call. Deliver your presence unto each in turn, that we may aid you when the fated time arrives.
Interesting. What a brilliant light. Sacral axe. Look, the power of cleansing has taken physical form. It looks to be quite an impressive armament as well, one which we must be sure to make proper use of. Now then, while still 3 sanctuaries remaining, let us be off. Alright. Actually, let's do that instead. Okay, he's already got a good axe. She also are actually, now that I think about it, just heals. I think I'm fine with that. I might give it to him actually, now that I think about it. HP, ooh, it takes away. Does he need to have? Okay, I could give him this. Right? Yeah, I'll give him this. Plus, instead of... yeah, instead of... oof, decisions. Instead of this, I'll give him a ruby. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Alright, so that's Stealth Wits. So we've done Alheim, we've done Drakenhold, we've done Albion. We haven't done them. So let's go and do this.
Sorry for making you drag us along like this.
Please, there's nothing to apologize for. I take it you have a question to ask.
We want to see if this sage knows anything about the blue. It's the only reason we even got in here, so... I'll start by offering a prayer to the sanctuary.
He who bears the ring of the Unicorn, present its grandeur before me. You've accomplished much, Ring-bearer. 'Tis no easy feat crossing a nation bound in the harshest of winters.
I don't mean to interrupt, wise sage, but I was wondering if you could answer something for us. What exactly is the Bastorius Blue?
You refer to the azure stone on your person, yes? It is magic made crystal, cultivated by the elves of yore. Long ago, when their kind still called Bastorius home.
There were elves here?
That era too saw Zenoira's reign encroach upon every region of Fevrith. The elves to the south, secure behind Ervelda's veil, espoused neutrality and insulated themselves in the forests of Elheim. Yet those in Bastorius did not possess such luxury. Instead, they forged a powerful crystal capable of transforming their bodies into those of colossal beasts.
Astrals. But they could turn themselves back, right?
Such a technique did exist, yes. Though, unfortunately, it has long been lost to the passage of time.
Should have guessed as much.
Still, Zenoira must have had some reason for wanting the stone so bad. Even though they didn't use their mind control to try and get it.
I suspect you allude to the rite of channeling. As I understand it, Bestral physiology is far too distinct to house a human soul, making the rite a futile venture. In its place, they likely sought the crystal for its similar mastery over the hearts of your race. All in the grand hopes of bridling the same strength they failed to overcome so many years prior.
Some story this thing's got.
Now, we lack the time for further conversation. Allow me to imbue your ring with the power of cleansing. Use it well, and bring an end to Galerius's cruel ambitions.
Interesting.
Your will is mine own, righteous Prince of Cornea.
The ring's gotten stronger, Elaine. I can feel it.
Ringbearer, the sanctuaries of Fevrith further seek your call. Deliver your presence unto each in turn, that we may aid you when the fated time arrives.
It says the same thing. Sacral bow. Looks like the power of cleansing has taken physical form. Looks like it's quite an impressive armament as well, one which we must be sure to make proper use of. Now then, we still 2 sanctuaries remain. Let us be off. The sacral bow. I don't really see who I can give it to. I already maxed her out. This is also something I cannot use. Maybe one of these two. The issue is I mean, he could heal himself at that point. $60. So it goes from 38 to okay. I don't know, I feel like this is still the best option. Could also be good if we upgraded it, but there's not really any bow users that are very, very good. I mean, if she could use it. Oh, she can. As much as this could be interesting, I think she does a lot more damage with the woodpecker. Because the critical damage plus 30%, so I'm gonna keep that for now. Alright, not very useful to be honest. And also, there's no change in this from what I can see. Alright, so that's done. So we've done all 4 of these. So there's 2 left. There's the one here. Story time.
I'll start by offering a prayer to the sanctuary.
He who bears the ring of the unicorn, present its grandeur before me. So the ring is restored at last. You have done well.
If I may ask a question. You said that if we wish to match Galerius's might, we would first need to unbind the ring's power. But I wonder, why did you bid us return here after?
That I may bestow upon you the power of cleansing, accumulated within these walls over the passing of centuries.
Do you imply the renewed ring is not enough to defeat him?
It is not. If you wish to bring such events to bear, you must usher the souls of Zenoira's people to their long-awaited salvation.
The Zenoira of old was an ancient kingdom, said to have fallen in a single cursed night. What do its denizens have to do with this?
The night you allude to was that of failed ceremony, one in which they relinquished their corporeal forms. For countless years they suffered in discarnate agony, consigned to merely watch as a new world sprung forth from their own. As you may expect, the weaker-hearted among them succumbed first to madness, then to an unyielding, rabid lust for evil. 'Tis only by the power of the sanctuaries that such wicked souls were put to slumber, sealed away in a realm known solely as the Beyond.
And Galerius used me and my father to break that seal.
Quite so. He has torn open a seam between the land of the living and that of the dead. A seam through which he shall unite their beings, till neither one is distinct from the other.
Then we know now what Galerius seeks. To resurrect the souls of ancient Zenoira.
Should he succeed, this world will be met with grave disaster. Yet that is why our sanctuaries exist. Make use of our strength, and bring eternal salvation to the souls of the lost. Now, the power of cleansing housed within these sacred grounds will prove a great boon in the battle ahead.
Interesting.
Your will is mine own, righteous Prince of Cornea.
The ring's gotten stronger, Elaine. I can feel it.
Runebearer, the sanctuaries of Fevreth further seek your call. Deliver your presence unto each in turn, that we may aid you when the fated time arrives.
Sacral Sword. This is a cool looking blade. Although the power of the cleansing has been fizzle form. Okay, same thing. Alright, so the sword itself could be useful. She already has a pretty good sword. It's only physical attack from my recollection. Yeah, it's only physical attack. So, you know what? You could potentially use it. Doesn't do very much damage though. He already has an upgraded sword, physical only. They also have a sword that's going to be useful to them. Meteorite sword. Ooh, actually Sacred Sword could be good for them. HP goes down, guard rate goes down, but he could heal himself now. Yeah, it's still better. I'm not sure who to give that to. She could use it. I guess I could just give it to him. I mean, technically speaking, he could also use it. It's just initiative +5. His initiative might go down, but maybe I just go with this. Yeah. Alright, so that's fine. I think we just have one last to go. Is it this way? I think it's this way. Story time.
I'll start by offering a prayer to the sanctuary.
He who bears the ring of the Unicorn, present its grandeur before me. Your efforts are commendable indeed. I shall grant you my might, that Galerius's ambitions may at last be foiled.
If you'll allow me a question first. Galerius asserts himself Emperor of the fallen Zenoiran Empire, but I wonder, do his claims ring true?
They do. He is a man dangerous beyond all reason or belief. In truth, Zenoira's people were not born on Fevrith soil, but hail from another continent, beyond the Great Seas. Their populace enjoyed countless years of peace and prosperity, ushered in by magical advancements of the highest order. Yet, after a contested succession sparked civil war, The very magic which once enhanced their lives now stole them away instead. And by the day Galerius emerged victorious, Zenoira was naught but barren wastes, inhabited chiefly by the corpses of the damned. Faced with such cold conclusion, most would have considered him a king absent a kingdom. Yet Galerius would not be denied his reign. Mustering what few pitiful subjects remained in the realm of the living, he set off to seize a new shore as his own, Fevrith.
Then the ancient Zenoira we're familiar with was actually an invading army from a far-off continent.
The modest fiefdoms which dotted Fevrith could but thrash and flail beneath Galerius's insurmountable might. Only Elheim, shielded by the boughs of the divine Erelda, was spared utter decimation.
If that same conqueror now blights our lands as well, can we assume General Valmor was possessed by his soul?
I don't believe we can. An energy so ineffably evil likely derives from something else entirely.
How do you mean?
Were he merely revived through the rite of channeling, slaying the host would banish his soul back to the frigid gates of the beyond. Yet, to judge by the monstrous aura surrounding him, I fear the task far too great for such crude methodology. No matter the truth of it, Galerius must be stopped. And the power of cleansing housed within these walls shall hearten that pursuit. 'Tis yours, should you but accept it.
Okay. Invading army.
Your will is mine own, righteous Prince of Cornea.
Seems to be
The ring's gotten stronger, Elaine. I can feel it.
the true Zenorians.
Ringbearer, your pilgrimage is fulfilled, and so too is the ring of the Unicorn. Deliver your presence unto the decisive conflict, that we may aid you when the fated time arrives.
Sacral Brooch heals 20% of HP when active skill. Interesting. The power of the cleansing has taken physical form. It looks to be quite an impressive armament as well. Alright, now that, actually wait, that should be the last of the sanctuaries too. Now that we've done, I can feel potent sacred energy radiating from your ring. Then all that remains the final battle. Let us make for Grand Corrine and topple Galerius once and for all. Interesting. Astral Blade. Unleash the true power amidst the sea of miasma. Interesting. Celestial Light. Activates before an ally is attacked with question mark. Unleashes true power amidst the sea of miasma. Okay, not sure what that means. As for the Sacral Brooch, I can only think for him to have it, but he already has a bunch of stuff. Nonetheless, I am going to give him the Sacral Brooch. If I can find it. Yeah, let's go with this. Alright, so I think I'm going to call this a session, and then in the next session we can go all out in the battles. But yeah, if you watched all the way to the end, please like the video, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy, everyone.